Hi guys, so in a very short video, I wanted to both introduce my new podcast and discuss a topic that I think has been pretty controversial, but also not clearly understood. When we talk about the Creoles of Louisiana, a lot of people, because they're not really sure uh, like who the Creoles are or what a Creole language is, they resort to, I guess, a simplification that is, oh, well, this has to be something that has to do with Haiti, when that is just simply not the case, right? So I just want to clear any misconceptions. And I know people have done this before, but some people still don't get it. So I'm also going to show some evidence from the linguistic literature that also supports what I'm saying as well in just a few minutes. But it is simply really not a question. Louisiana Creole did not come from Haitian Creole. Louisiana Creole is not a derivative of Haitian Creole. It's worth noting that both Haitian Creole and Louisiana Creole developed pretty much around the same time, in about the 1700s or so. We have evidence that Louisiana Creole has existed in the 1700s, and that is well before there was any sort of significant migration from what is now Haiti. So, in other words, it's not really possible for Louisiana Creole to derive from Haitian Creole if there was no significant Haitian populations in Louisiana at the time that Louisiana Creole came about. Does that make sense? So, um, in the book that I'm reading by Sylvia Klein, I'm going to read a quote. And this is actually, I guess, a quote within a quote. This is Gwendolyn Middle Hall, who says, quote, "It has been established through linguistic as well as historical evidence that Louisiana Creole was created in Louisiana and was not derived from Haitian or other West Indian varieties of French-based Creoles." Okay? Um, and that's just that. Another piece of evidence stated in this book is that, quote, "We have seen the slaves brought from to Louisiana during the formative period of the language came directly from Africa, not from the French West Indies," end quote. So that is kind of what I was saying. So when we had the formation, when Haitian Creole was evolving to become when Louisiana Creole was evolving to become a thing, the people who were fundamental in the I guess the formation of Louisiana Creole, which were the enslaved Africans, they were, as I just said, they were African and descendants of those Africans. We really didn't see migration from Haiti until later in the very late 1700s. That's when it started. Around that time, essentially around the time of the Haitian Revolution, because essentially what happened was, well, a lot when you had the revolution go on, a lot of the enslavers, landowners, including some of my ancestors, they essentially got the hell out of Haiti because the recently the freedmen were going around and causing a bunch of havoc. They were killing people, and a lot of Haitians don't like to talk about that. They skip over that part, but it happened, okay? And that's why you had large migration out of Haiti during the time of the revolution between about 1790 to about 1810. People went all over the place. Some people went to various U.S. states. South Carolina received a few Haitian migrants. Cuba received a few. Some people went maybe to the Dominican Republic. Well, no, not there. But some people definitely obviously went to New Orleans and stuff like that. And also, one of my friends who is from the southwest region of Louisiana brought up the simple fact that really Haitians really only primarily migrated to the New Orleans region, but we have to realize that New Orleans is not the only place in Louisiana that speaks Louisiana Creole. And I would argue, and this could be even supported by data if you want, I'd show you that the south central and southwest regions of Louisiana are more francophone and more creolophone right now, and they have been for quite some time. compared to the greater New Orleans region. Okay, let me repeat that. The majority of people who speak Creole in Louisiana are not from New Orleans. Okay, they are from the Southwest region, South Central region. You're going to find a lot of them in places such as Pointe-Coupée, Million, Paris. I mean, maybe some in Assumption. Um, Saint Martin, definitely Saint Martin Parish. Lafayette. Things like that, right? So not really New Orleans right now, because the thing is, New Orleans, if we know how like kind of like things work with terms of like um, social cultural development. Because New Orleans is a big city, it's very urban, and it had a lot of migration from people from all over the place. New Orleans actually became pretty Americanized earlier on, where the people in the more rural regions, more west, preserved more of the Creole culture, more of the French culture. It wasn't just the Cajuns, but we had also a lot of Creoles that were preserving their culture as well in those regions. Okay, so that is pretty much what I had to say about that. I'm trying to see if I wanted to share anything else. I think some of it is a little bit more complicated, but I explore this pretty much to the same extent, but maybe a little bit more in depth in the podcast. So definitely support that. There are also more episodes on Creole linguistics, Creole genealogy, and stuff of that sort on the podcast already up right now. So definitely go ahead and the same name, Creole Explained, and you'll find that. Bye, guys.